Hey everyone! Have you ever caught yourself saying something like, spill the beans or break the ice, and wondered, where on earth did that come from? Today, we're diving into the fascinating origins of these everyday phrases and uncovering why we say them. Some are straightforward, while others, well, let's just say their origins might surprise you. Let's get into it. Spill the beans. Alright, let's start with spill the beans. Today, it means revealing a secret, but the story behind it is a little mysterious. One popular theory takes us back to ancient Greece, where voting was done with beans. Here's how it worked. Each voter would place either a white bean or a black bean in a jar. White meant yes, black meant no. If someone accidentally, or intentionally, spilled the jar before the votes were counted, the results, the secret, were out. So, next time you're spilling the beans, imagine yourself in ancient Greece, making a mess and ruining a vote. Break the ice. Now, let's break the ice, figuratively, of course. Today, it means getting rid of awkwardness, but its origin actually comes from trade. Back in the day, if a ship was blocked by ice, other smaller ships would go ahead to literally break the ice, clearing the way for bigger vessels. So when you break the ice in a conversation, you're creating a smoother, friendlier path, just like those little ships did for the big ones. Isn't that cool? Bite the bullet. Next up, we have bite the bullet. This one's a bit grittier. Nowadays, it means doing something unpleasant that you can't avoid, but it has a pretty intense origin. Before modern anesthesia, soldiers in battle who needed surgery were sometimes given a bullet to bite down on to cope with the pain. The idea was that biting something tough would keep them from crying out. So, if you're ever biting the bullet to get through a hard task, just remember, it could be worse. At least you're not on a battlefield. Saved by the bell. Alright, here's a slightly eerie one, saved by the bell. You've probably heard it used when someone escapes a tricky situation just in time, like a bell ringing at the end of a tough test or boxing round. But one origin story says it might come from the fear of being buried alive. In the 17th and 18th centuries, people were so afraid of accidental burials that they'd attach a bell above the grave, with a string leading down into the coffin. If the person woke up, they could ring the bell to get saved. Whether this story is fully accurate or not, it definitely adds a bit of a spooky twist, doesn't it? Butter someone up. Next, have you ever had to butter someone up? Today, it means trying to get on someone's good side, usually by giving compliments. But in ancient India, people would actually throw balls of butter at statues of the gods as a form of worship, hoping to gain favor or blessings. So, if you're buttering up your boss or a friend, think of it as your own little ritual, minus the actual butter. Cat got your tongue? And finally, if someone's lost for words, you might hear, cat got your tongue? This phrase has a couple of possible origins, but one theory comes from British sailors. It's said that the punishment tool known as the cat-o'-nine-tails whip was so fearsome, it left the victim speechless. Another theory suggests it refers to the ancient Middle Eastern practice of cutting out the tongues of liars and feeding them to cats. Either way, the next time you hear it, you might think twice about the dark past behind this playful phrase. And there you have it, some of the hidden history behind everyday phrases we use without a second thought. Language is like a time machine, with words and phrases that carry echoes of the past right into our present. If you enjoyed this dive into phrase origins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fun facts and fascinating backstories. Let us know in the comments if you have a favorite phrase you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching.